Are you trying to impress me?
This place is rotten and corrupt.
Here we are with a new chapter of the showdown mode. We just watched the trailer at the beginning of the 4th chapter, where we encounter Wooken and Tessa getting hit by a cannon shot from the new enemy turrets. In this new chapter, for those like me who have already faced the challenges of the subsequent chapters, we will have to eliminate the enemies guarding the runestone crate. I didn't want to cut the gameplay, so I'll provide captions, and you can use them to see the various locations of the runestone crates to facilitate your search on the map. However, you can always see them because they resemble red grass on the map, and will be named Evil Ent Stronghold. So, it's quite simple. Go to the crate location, often accompanied by a bell that, when rung, will stun enemies for 5 to 10 seconds. Kill all the monsters, open the crate, take the reward, and move to the next crate location. You can also choose to skip the monsters between crates if you want to speed up, or if you're not at the right sense level. The only advice I can give you here is to be careful of the enemy turrets that shoot water. These are similar to Baldur's F1, and will stun you for a few seconds, during which enemies can freely attack you. So, always try to move a lot, because even just one bubble can change the fate of your game. In any case, once you find all the rune crates, you can finally access the first boss. Here, we encounter the two charming characters, Narusa and Nauticus, who not only have enormous health even in easy mode, but also a very consistent combo of basic attacks. In this gameplay, we are in the hard version of the boss fight. You can only imagine how annoying and persistent they are in Night Scream. However, it's a whole different story. I recommend having Kurumi on your team and also Yueshan, as their control ultimates can counter many enemy combos and prevent you from taking all the hits that these two dish out. A good alternative to Matari can be Feria Shen, who was also introduced in this latest patch. With her nunchucks and ultimate, she deals rapid and devastating damage. But now, let's enjoy the boss takedown.
And much blood will be spilled today. I can temporarily restrain this darkness. But in order to cure this land, the three clumps must be destroyed once and for all. I hope our warriors are up to the task.
But now let's move on to the next chapter, where we find our Wuchen and Tessa in a toxic zone generated by monsters. Only thanks to these trees can they and we breathe comfortably. Here, we have to fight in this area. And when the air degradation reaches a certain point, we start losing health and shields. So always try to follow the illuminated points on the map, making your way through the various spheres that will regenerate your time from the thinning air. In this chapter, our goal is to reach the blue-lit bonfires on the map, to once again defeat the horde protecting them, and then quickly take refuge in the trees to avoid dying from toxic air. As we'll see shortly, I can't make it in time, so I die from the putrid air even if I try to heal. The damage is too severe. The only option is to wait to be revived or take refuge in the various trees on the map before dying. Now, let's continue the gameplay until we reach the boss encounter.
Ready for everything. Well, maybe not everything.
Know that you have made a powerful ally.
And who said you Thank
Know
you.
that you have made a powerful ally.
Get me some spores first. I've already forgotten my name. I guess you can have it. You're more valuable. Get me some spools first. I've forgotten your name. Not bad.
After defeating all 3 waves here, we will unlock the passage to the boss, a giant frog. For me, this is one of the simpler bosses that deals less damage, except for one of its moves that charges for an absurdly long time. It's not easy to parry, but simply dodging it is enough. So, no problem, we kill it.
source of all things, the fountain of countless changes. Tis also where thou shalt find thy final repose.
And then move on to the final chapter. The real boss fight of this chapter is not in hard mode, so be aware that it will have a subsequent form. After the boss fight, I'll provide a short video of what we'll find next and how to face it. Meanwhile, let's analyze this boss fight. This boss doesn't have absurd attack patterns or anything. It's straightforward and takes many hits without retaliating much. However, it has a peculiarity. It has 2 lives, if we want to call them that. The first form that we hit to start the boss fight is its actual form called Omnious Vortex. Once we defeat this first form, Omnious Void will transform into its real form. We can take down its health to almost half, then it will transform back into Void. In hard mode, it transforms into a kind of dragon called Omnious Beast. After depleting its health here, it will return to a ball for the last time, and then we can kill it. But we have to do it within a certain time. If not, as seen in the final video, where we see the boss in its hard version, it will return to its first form, Void, forcing you to face it again. So, I hope this explanation of the new chapter in Naraka's PvE campaign mode has been at least a bit helpful. Alright. Now we've also seen its beast version, where we had to hit specific points on the boss to unlock its real form and then win. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to do it due to the limited time and the lack of readiness to deal the final damage in time, but I'm sure you will do better. Thanks for watching. Please leave like and subscribe if you are enjoying the video, and don't forget to click the bell for video notification. Thank you.